Have a night, iTube. It's Abla. So today, I'm just here by the river, and I wanted to speak really quickly about having expectations. I just made a video about being like these rivers and not being like those still ponds, still bodies of water, and being more like those pure, not completely pure, but pure and still undergoing purification rivers and springs and things that are in motion to keep us well, and to maintain our well-being and our growth. And that just brought me to think about having expectation, especially with those of us returning to the continent, remembering the continent, and coming onto the continent with expectation is going to cause a lot of pain, and it does cause a lot of hurt, because when you have expectations, it's kind of like having attachment to ideas and attachments to things you want and desire. And we don't need to be so much in control. We don't need to be so much in control. We need to be in pro-trol, which is why we prepare, but we don't have to plan and have expectations. I know a lot of persons, because this is this path of, living in the truth, it can be kind of scary, and it's an alternative path. So persons like to plan and plan and plan and take months and years and plan, and then go back and plan some more and go back and say, oh, we're not ready. But all you need to do is make sure that you are prepared in your heart and your mind, prepared for any situation, prepared to be moving like these bodies of water. And then you don't need to plan, because planning comes with expectation. And on the God Tonight, you can't have these expectations, like I said. Because when your plan doesn't go to plan, then you're going to feel hurt, you're going to feel discouraged. So we need to just let go of all this planning. Anything can happen. Anything can happen. And you can be thinking like, okay, I'm going to move on to the God Tonight, to this one country. Persons do a whole bunch of research on the internet and whatnot. Maybe you watch iTube videos, and you think, okay, I'm going to move to this one country, and I'm going to buy land, purchase land with money in this one place, and I'm going to just build and live there. And that's a lot of persons' plan and how they plan, but they're not really prepared for that. And what can prepare you to just come into a foreign place? You don't know your neighbors, you don't know who's going to try and trick and steal you, because unfortunately these days on the continent, things like that happen to diaspora who return. There's stealing, tricking, lies, different things can happen that occur between diaspora and the high call Africans, persons, villagers, because persons want to come onto the continent and live in remote areas, but that comes with a lot of stipulations. It's not as easy as making a plan. It's not easy at all. So it's simple, and what's simple about it is that you have to prepare your mind and your heart. Be prepared for tough situations. Be prepared to be on the move. Be prepared to be accepted. Be prepared to be not accepted. Be prepared to be lied to. Be prepared for anything. And just have that conviction in your heart that, what, I want to be on the God Tonight, so I'm prepared to undergo any purification process. As long as I am on the God Tonight, I'm prepared for anything. My land might be taken away from me. Someone might burn down my house. Someone might give to me a land. Someone might build me a house. However way it goes, we need to be prepared and let go of expectation, let go of plans, and just have an open mind and an open heart to withstand life on the God Tonight in all of its glory and in all of its pain. So I really just want to put this message out that if you're feeling called to the God Tonight, it's not about planning. You don't need to plan so much. You don't need to have expectations, because you can't expect anything here. In life, you can't expect anything. No matter where you are, you can't expect anything. And especially coming from the Western world into so-called the third world or less developed areas, where persons' minds are literally different. culture. It's not even about culture. Everyone's minds, because it's shaped by culture, shaped by language, shaped by experiences, family, everything is different. So you cannot come into a new space with expectations from your old space or just what you think you know. We need to know nothing. We just need to be prepared. So that's just what I wanted to share today, that this path is about preparation, having an open mind, an open heart, and just holding on to your conviction of living within the truth and being on the God tenet. Because some people can think they're following the truth, but they might want to be in Mexico. They might want to be in Israel. They might want to be in Portugal. But if you have a conviction to be on the God tenet, just be prepared to hold on to that no matter what. And, let go of all these expectations. Even expectation of something simple like weather, coming onto Eastern Africa or Southern Africa, Central Africa, and being in the highlands, sometimes being by the coast. Like I said, we're nomadic, being in all different climates, because we are like these rivers and springs. You experience different weather. So you can't come with that expectation that you're going to be in a tropical rainforest, coastal Africa's just hot savanna all the time. Sometimes it is, but you shouldn't have any expectations. Something like the weather. Why would we try and control weather? That's not for us to control, even though we know the government controls the weather, but that's not for us to control. We just need to be prepared, So yeah, I just wanted to share that message today. Hope this reaches who it needs to reach. Don't get so hung up on planning and expectations, because anything can be taken from you in an instant. Anything can be given to you in an instant. So just be prepared to, hold that light and bring oil for your lamp on the God tenet. And yes, don't be so attached to these ideas of buying land. Or I don't have enough money to buy land. I don't have enough of this, or I don't have enough of that. Think in abundance, because that lack mindset is thinking in scarcity, and scarcity doesn't really exist in reality. We want to be in alignment with reality. When you're just in alignment with reality and you have pure intention, you don't have to work, because you will always be taken care of by the Most High, Most I, right? So yeah, I just wanted to share that today. You're welcome. Come well. Life is waiting for those who are willing to answer the call. No one needs to be stuck in the world at this point in time. Like, that's done. Yeah. I hope everyone has a blissful day. Gaidai, Hilai Grai, Ivai.